Hi, Professor Armstrong. My name is Chen He, and my teammate as Chang is currently filming. So we're now here to show you our tea making process. So our whole equipment system, basically we're now using the stove tea kettle. We have a electrical tea kettle. I'm sorry it's red, but I cannot find a blue one. And also have a teacup. And because we're Chinese, so we're using the actual tea instead of a tea bag to make a authentic tea here. So, and the whole environment is kind of in a dorm setting. We're ignoring the fact we're in a kitchen because we're not using a stove. So I'd say we're in a pretty much dormitory and apartment setting. So in order to make this tea, the first step is gonna just to lift up the tea kettle out of its base, and this just requires a few pounds of force, and I think everybody can handle that. And the handle kind of works well here. It's fairly well designed. And the second step is going to be filling the water. Here we kind of run into a small problem. First is it's very hard to lift this cap out of it, so it's very tight placed. So it requires kind of more force than I expected to open it, but I think still everybody can handle that, maybe except for small children. And also there's another small problem with this design is kind of this handle, because it's not it's not movable, so kind of it's in the way. Once you hold the tea kettle in this way, your finger and also the handle kind of is in the way to prevent this cap to be opened. So maybe this could be improved by making this handle adjustable or movable. And now we're just gonna fill in the water, and it's fairly easy because the opening is fairly big, so you just basically open the faucet and get the water in there. And for the time purpose, we're not just do a full kettle of it. Another small problem we think is basically the water level indication here. And you might see, well, we can maybe see the water level once we're filling, but you have to be careful because in order to make this reading very consistent and reliable, you have to make sure your kettle is horizontal to the surface level, or to the actual earth surface level, which is really tricky to do. So actually you cannot really have the right water level indicator here, but I can only read it from placing on the table, which is not really useful while filling out the water. And also we think this water indicator is not really clear, so for maybe nearsighted people and also old people, it might not be clear to see it, so we can maybe make the indicator more clear and also make the numbers bigger. So after this, we just close this cap. Once again, it's kind of in the way, the handle and the finger, and also requires more force to put this down, as you see the clipping sound. And then we just place this on the base again. It's fairly easy, doesn't require so much force. And then just plug in the cord in here, and then just press down this switch. And once the light is on, you know it's started to boil. And now we just wait. So we're almost there. It's close to boiled, and we'll see what will happen. You can see the steam coming out. Let's watch the switch. See, so once the water is boiled, the switch will pop up and the light will be gone. The problem with this is if you're in another room or maybe just a little bit further away from here, you might not hear this sound, so you don't know actually the water is boiled. And also, once the water is hot, the light actually is off, so if somebody doesn't know you just boil the water, the kettle is very hot and they might just touch it, so which is very dangerous. And now we're just gonna make the tea, so we just basically open the tea bag and put the tea in here, and then just pour in the water, and it doesn't require so much force, and just like this. So another problem with the design of this kettle is now, because there are basically some amount of water in there, but once you reach the bottom part, it's very hard to pour it out. As you can see now, it's very steep angle already with my hand. I have to try very hard to try to let the last portion out, which is a part we can improve it, I think. Now here's a good cup of tea, and that's all for our video. Thanks for watching.